Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of data structure and algorithm. In this video, we'll learn how to implement the concept of linear queue using single linked list. Okay. So in the previous video, we have seen how to implement the operations of stack by using linked list. So similarly, we have to implement the concept of linear queue through their operations of insertion, deletion, and display by using single linked list. So from the representation, you can see that we need two variables. One is your front and one is your will be your rear. Okay. Initially, in single linked list, we are taking the help of only one variable, that is start. But like start, front we are using, but one more variable rear we have to use, which will keep track of the last element, because we have to insert one by one element and rear should point to that particular element. Okay. Now, if you'll see the same concept by using array, that means 10 has been inserted first, then 20, then 30, and then 40. Okay. So if you'll go for the concept of insertion one by one, you can check first the node 1000 has been created. Now you are keeping 10 here and null in the next part. Okay. At that time, front and rear both will be null because not a single node we have created till now. Okay. Now, once the node has been created, you can update the value of front as well as a rear. Okay. Now, rear will point to 1000. Front will also point to 1000 because a single node is present, and that will be my first node. That is also my last node. Okay. After that, whenever I'll insert one more element, I have to create the node 2000. Then I'll give my value 20 here and then null. Okay. Then I'll check the rear is not equal to null, means already the node is present. So what I need to do in the last node, next part, I have to keep the value or address of the new node, that will be 2000. Okay. So that this will be connected. And once it will be connected, rear will also point to the last node instead of the previous node. Clear? The same procedure I'll apply to keep the value 30 so that the node 3000 will be created. 30 I'll keep here and next part will be null. I'll check the rear is not equal to null, means already one list is present. So I have to keep in the next part of rear because rear is pointing to the last node. So rear next part, I have to keep the new node's address, that will be 3000, so that a connection will be established between the last node and the new node. Okay. And after that, a rear should point to the new node instead of the old one. Okay. Now, if you follow the same procedure, you can check that we are going for the concept of insert at end. Okay. Mostly we are using the concept of insert at end for insertion operation. And every time you are doing the insertion operation, you are updating the rear value. Okay. So if I'll insert one more element, then I have to create the node 4000. I'll keep the value 40 here. Then null. What I am doing? Insert at end so that the last node will point to the new node. And again, here I have to keep 4000. And after every insertion, I have to update my rear value. So rear will point to the last node. Okay. So we have to take care about the concept through insert at end of single linked list to implement insert operation of linear queue. Okay. Now similarly for delete operation, you can check that if the list is already present or queue is already present where four number of values are present. So front will point to the first element what we have inserted, and rear is now pointing to the last element what we have inserted. Okay. Now whenever I'll delete, suppose I need to delete the value from queue. I don't have any option because the first in first out property should be followed. Any node which has been inserted first needs to be deleted first. So as 10 we have inserted first because front is pointing to that. So that node I need to delete. So what I'll do, front will point to the next of front. That means currently this is my front. So front of next will be 2000. So now front will keep the value 2000 and the previous link will be deleted. That's why I can free the first node. Okay. If I'll delete one more value, now this is currently pointed by front. So front next will be 3000. So front will point to 3000 and this node I need to delete. So you can check one by one node I am deleting from beginning. So to implement the operation of delete in single linked list, you have to go for delete from beginning of the single linked list for linear queue. Okay. Now every time I'm deleting one node, I'm updating my front value. Okay. So to implement the concept of delete operation of linear queue, you have to take help of delete operation or delete from beginning of single linked list. Okay. So let us implement the same through programming. Now to implement the operations of queue using linked list, we need three functions: insert, delete, and display. We have given the name as delete one because delete is a keyword in this particular editor. Okay. Now here in menu driven program, one option we have given for insert, two for delete, three for display, and four for exit. Similarly, I am calling insert function, delete one, display. We have not done anything new. We have copied the entire content of menu driven from linear queue using array. Okay. If you have not watched the video, you have to watch the video of linear queue, how I am defining this menu driven program. Okay. After that, as you are implementing through linked list, so we need to define the node, okay, or the structure node. So where I'll keep info and next as argument. Okay. After that, I'll use two variables, front and rear. Okay. Both will be null initially because you have not declared any or you have not inserted any of the node in the queue. Okay. Now what you have discussed, now to define the insert function of linear queue, you have to go for insert at end. Clear? So let us keep the code of insert at end. Okay. Where I am taking the value or help of two things, temp and ptr. But here I don't need the help of ptr. Temp, I am creating the node. If temp equal to null, means memory is not there. So there you can write queue overflow case will come. That means when memory is not there, you cannot create any more node or you cannot insert any more value in the queue. Okay. Otherwise, enter the value to insert, keep in the info part. Next part will be null. Okay. Now here you are checking if rear equal to null means first time you are doing the insertion, then rear as well as front both will point to temp. Okay. Otherwise, this loop is not required because I need to connect. Okay. So rear next will be temp because rear is now pointing to the last node. So its next part will be connected with the new node. Okay. And once it will be connected, rear will point to the last node. Okay. Simple. So we have copied the content of insert at end of single linked list. Then we have done bit of modification. Like first time we are doing the insertion, the rear front both needs to be updated. Otherwise, the rear is pointing to the last node, so it should be connected with the new one. And now rear will point to the last node. Similarly, for delete operation, so what we have decided, now you have to delete from beginning because one by one node you have to delete to whom front is pointing. So you have to copy the content of delete beginning of single linked list and paste it. Okay. But you have to check if front equal to null. That means underflow case is there. Okay. Otherwise, what we need to do, front, if list is already there, then front value will be given to temp, deleted value equal to temp info. Then here you have to write front equal to front next. Okay. And then free temp. Okay. For display function, you have to go for the concept of traversal. Okay. Of single linked list. Done. So, but before displaying the value, you have to check if front equal to null. You have to give the message queue underflow. Otherwise, give the value of front to temp values of queue are while temp not equal, because you have to display the last value also. So while temp not equal null, temp info you are printing, going to the next node. Okay, simple. So for insert operations, we have given the code of insert at end and we have modified. For delete operation, you are going for the concept of delete from beginning, and display will be same as your traversal. Okay, so let us see. Now see, three options are coming: insert, delete, and display. Suppose I am choosing the option for delete. Now queue underflow, because not a single value is present. If I am choosing the option for 3, still queue underflow because we have not inserted any value. Suppose the first value I am inserting as 11, second as 22, 33, 44. And this overflow condition will never come unless and until memory is available. Okay. Now let us display the values. Now you can check 11, 22, 33, 44. All values are present and 44 has been inserted at end. So it is being displayed at the end. If I insert one more value, that is 55, and that should be inserted at the end because the rear is pointing to 44, and after that we are inserting the new value, and you can check now 11 to 55 values are there. Okay, this is for insertion. Now whenever I'll delete, value 11 is being deleted because linear queue follows your FIFO data structure, first in first out. So the first node you are inserted, that node will be deleted. Okay, if I'll delete once more, then 22 will be there. So while displaying, you can check 33, 44, and 55 values are present. Okay. The code is very simple. You have to just copy and paste, and you have to find the operations of linear queue. Okay. So for more clarity, if you need the code, then the program will be, link of the program will be present in the description part. Okay. But I'll suggest everyone that copy the program of single linked list, understand it, and then modify as per the requirement and get all the operations of linear queue by using single linked list. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching this.